It's your favorite time again. Doom scrolling Twitter Roonies, and funny enough, the first post is a Your Friend Somi post. Hot, fresh, off the press. Joyful July is about to start. We did survive the tariff tantrum in April, and now the Israel-Iran war. Time and time again, friends, the theme of nothing ever happens continues to be the bull market juice we need. PulseChain's ready to rise. Although I really wish the PulseChain core coins, I wish they were rising with the same ferocity that pDAI was rising. Because pDAI, friends, as you know, is up 30% in the week. And we have the PulseChain core coins, which we had the giant dumper, right? That massive dumper had like 100 billion pulse, which is just dunked it. And I don't know anything, right? Secret nothing, but I hope it was actually Richard, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Check out this cute picture. So joyful July, waiting for the PMI. Remember, the PMI is coming out on Wednesday as well. The manufacturing PMI. Hopefully everything cranks. Nothing ever happens. Bull market juice. Got a cracker video here from Sir Nathaniel as well. We're going to listen to this, friends.
Something crazy just happened. Okay, I tweeted this earlier, right? So Cogent Sociable came into the pDAI chat and said, I'm going to send this fucking chain. And then he said, Somi is right about the cycle, but we got capital. Somi is right about the cycle, but we got capital, right? Next, he said, I don't do Telegram, guys, so going to keep this quick. Q4, you're not ready. Good luck. I said, who's Cogent Sociable? Response is, it was Richard Hart's name in Simplex. Now look what happens. I go back and check on it. I'm going to send this fucking chain. Somi is right about the cycle, but we got capital. From who? Deleted account. Fucking deleted account. That's weird.
Oh, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Somi usually has band-aids. Well, sir. I mean, you mean these? Stock up on every band-aid you can get your hands on before it's too late. So these conspiracies, just a joke word, right? Conspiracies. See, we say that and everyone's like, oh, no, not this again. There's another, we're going to peg in 2 seconds narrative. Yeah, but here's the thing, man. You know, if pDAI, when it gets to 1 cent, all right, what do you think I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be going to the chart, going to the gravestone emoji and saying, oh, you're actually rewarded a 38x return in half a year, just 6 months, 38x for simply buying a gravestone emoji. Once that price is there, then people start looking of these coincidences and conspiracies different. Are they hints being dropped? Yes, friends, yes, they are. But I don't know how it ends. I don't know, okay? What's going to happen in Q4? Well, look, friends, it is still possible. Remember, it is possible. PulseChain pumps hard and we have big old season and we run for 6 months in a row. And then in December to January, Richard might actually do like another sacrifice if everybody's bags are like 30x higher, and he might raise for the next cycle, because you have to raise in the bull market. You can't raise after it's over. Yeah. And that will be cool, wouldn't it? 'Cause here's the thing, right? I mean, like, friends, even Richard's watching, like, it's kind of funny how he thinks, okay? Because, you know, I tell you, one of the top signals is when there is a $1 billion public ICO raise, right? And you and I are thinking like that, yeah? I'm thinking like that to help you. You know how he's probably thinking? He's thinking, oh, so there's $1 billion of money that can be given to me that can help bootstrap a big project so we can enhance everything and add value. He's thinking like, oh, there's that much money swimming around. Okay, let's go get it. You know, we don't think like that because we're not capable of. We don't do that, right? We're not in that world of like, oh, how do we even build something worth that much value, right? So you never know. He might actually make the top. That's another possibility if he comes out and does that. Friends, Donald Trump released the meme coin. World Liberty Financial is selling $40 million tranches. They're just dumping anyway. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I know PulseChain prices are poop. I know, but we are looking like saints now. You know what I mean? Compared to what's going on out there, right? And it's crime season. Check out Twitter Roonies. Found another banger yield drop airdrop farm. LPs, points multipliers, stablecoin related. Ooh, USDF and USDT. LPs from Falcon Finance. Okay, friends, so when you see these, I know they appear like free money. There's a few caveats. One, they could be riddled with bugs and you could lose all your money, first off. Okay, so be super careful. I'm not going to waste my time on that stuff. That's last season's, not last cycle stuff, okay? Number one. Number two, the yields, even if they are legit and there's no bad code and everything out here, they don't last long. They only last 1 week up to 2 months, max. And then when the yields go down, altcoins are crashing anyway. So as altcoins go up, the yields go up. As altcoins go down, the yields go down. They go in, that's it. There's no safety. So that's why you're playing one cycle. You're trying to maximize what you can get out of it. That's why you got to believe. It's a believer's cycle, right? That's why those people, they're gonna get poopy returns. You know. Remember, friends, these things are popular. Why? I already told you. The average crypto portfolio investor has 33% stablecoins. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. That's the average crypto portfolio. 33% stablecoins and 30% Bitcoin. Like, how much of a cuck are you sitting in the hotel cuck chair where your stablecoin allocation is even bigger than your Bitcoin allocation? That's the average investor. Wow, you guys are going to get totally destroyed. You know what, friends? I've had enough of this. Let's play some battle music for Final Fantasy VII. It's time for PSYOPs. The state of the market. So please, friends, you have to be careful of your crypto security because you mess this up once, you can't rewind, bro. We're going to have to wait another 4 years. All right? You got to be very, very, very careful now. Okay? Don't open any links from any family, friends. Don't panic if you get a phone call and they're claiming to be from an exchange and it's American accent lady saying, oh, someone's trying to access your account. They will spam you stuff. They spam you SMSs and emails telling you your account's been compromised. State of the market. Are they psyopsing for entry? Bro, they posted a drainer. Don't click that link. Do not click any links or link your wallet. Bro, I think they actually got hacked. State of the market. So be careful, friends. So, like, legit accounts, they're all getting socially engineered. If you are a Twitter influencer or you just have a following, please do not reply to anybody claiming to be a journalist, or a reporter. They're also, friends, this is how Nerd Girl got done. Please be careful. North Korean, so evil scum scammers. They will message you saying, oh, do you have a channel? Oh, 1,000 views. They're like, hey, can we give you like $500? All you got to do is just review our game on your channel. Yeah. And I think for like Nerd Girl, they put like 10 grand or 5 grand. But what you don't know is they've taken the game from like a Steam library and they've injected their own Trojan. Okay, so please be careful. I think Nerd Girl as well, she did not have a hardware wallet. That's what make it even worse. Okay, but even if you do have a hardware wallet, don't go around just clicking out stuff because they can go engineer, find ways to crack that too. Vinny, wag me PulseChain. Well done, sir. Royson Heart makes an appearance. Royson Heart. I love the pDAI community. I feel like this was what Hex felt like right after the launch. It feels like the right people with the right values, big visions, long-term thinking. No matter what happens, I know these people in Richard Heart have the best intentions to change the world for the better. If it fails, I have no regrets. Well done, sir. Yeah, that's how we feel. Oh, Mr. Hex Jam Hex with this amazing... I love this picture, bro. I got this saved as well. Thank you so much. So, yeah, the theme, stablecoin super cycle, it's all confirming. It's still not a guarantee, bro. I don't know. Like, you know, some of you friends get upset. A few people get upset. They tell me, stop saying that it can go to zero and not work out. Bro, get over it. It can go to zero. It went to zero twice. Everything in crypto can go to zero. Okay? Bitcoin dropped 94%, then 87%, then 84%, then 84% again. Okay? It doesn't have to bounce back. Nothing has to bounce back. This is why, by the way, we get mega returns on the upside because they can go to zero. You know, Apple can't go to zero. There's a freaking big Ponzi government attached behind it. Apple can't go to zero, okay? Google McDougal can't go to zero. Our bags can go to zero. Okay, is Apple going to give you a 17x return? Potential, no. You get it? If there's question marks, there's potential upside. Ashen, I just finished Pokemon Violet. What now? Oh, bro, how do you even have time for that? Like, I wish I had that time. Okay? I wish I had that time, friends, but we don't have that time. Yeah, the time is now. You can play with... Listen, if you're a kid out there, please, for the love of God, I don't want to see any of you buy and waste your money on one of these pin dick hotel cuck chair freaking Rolex watches or any of these other luxury bullshit. You understand? You will regret it for the rest of your life. I'm sick of you new generation kids. You got pubes on your face because you can barely grow a beard. Okay, you're trying to impress spastics on the internet who don't care about you, who don't know about you, and you're worshipping and sucking off dudes who take their own photos with the Rolex and the palm tree in the background, going to Dubai with, like, you know, the motorcycle glasses out here. You're literally worshipping scum. It is sending you backwards. Start filling your brain with the highest value content in crypto. Also, just start filling your brain with literally the winning mindset. The winning mindset is not watching someone else play with their money. Ha ha ha, look at me. I'm in a limousine. Come and look at me. It gets you nowhere. By the way, if you're listening to me now, you've already won because you know. All right. All these kids, you're wasting your time, bro. You're wasting your time. There's always someone born with more money. There's always someone who bought Bitcoin earlier. There's always someone who got luckier. There's always someone who bought Peanut the squirrel and he didn't cheat it out for $500 loss like Trader Main. Trust me, there's always someone, dude. And then guess what? You finally have all of that. Now you're 48. Guess what? Now there's a version of you that's just 24. So they're a younger version of you. So you're just constantly like losing. So why play that game? You're so stupid to do that game, dude. TikTok 15-second brain rot generation. You've got no chance, okay? But I'll tell you now, there is hope for you. The sex robots, they're coming. AI is getting pretty good. It's getting advanced. It's progressing. Elon's going to have Grok 4 for you soon, all right? It's coming out after July 4th, he said. So we are still going to make it, all right? But don't waste your time with this stuff, man. Friends, you see that in crypto, like, we got a lot of street smarts in crypto. You know, you can tell, we can pick a grifter in 2 seconds, right? Kyle Cruz. Yo, Richard, I got your message and agree. Door knocking is the way. I've added mapping to the CRM. Tracks all knocks. GPS for route tracking. No fakers. Send promo material 1 click. Works anywhere in the world. Sir, this is very good. Oh, man. Oh, the post has been deleted. That's suspicious. Yeah, man. We got the best community, dude. It's literally, it's no coincidence. We're all like UFO nuts as well. So we are doing big PulseChain marketing campaign, and it's happening. Yeah, we all joke like postmail. We thought it was just brochures. No, I think what we're actually doing is sending money to the richest addresses in America. We'll see. Soul folk, swap for this and hold on to it. Bridge out later. The bag will be much bigger. Replying to Joshua Wu. So it must be one of these. Oh, from Real Kishka. Wow. So it's for Solana folks out here. Just another coin. Yeah, you're going to have to do more than just an address, you know. Here we have Max Kaiser. Subscribe to Bitcoin Sessions Rumble channel. His videos are the best. My 3rd YouTube band. So Max Kaiser, friends, remember Bitcoin billionaire. He got karmed because he wouldn't do a Richard Heart interview. And then when Richard got SEC, Max Kaiser made a tweet saying, "Hey, Richard, I'll come visit you in jail." And then after he said that, 3 days later, the US government took his digital TV channel down. They told the UK, I think he was part of Russia Times, and he was doing it, I think, from the UK. They literally turned off his thing because it was too pro-Russia. It was against the American narrative. So, you know, it is what it is, right? Max Kaiser out here. Remember, friends, Max Kaiser, I've shown you there's 100% correlation when Max is like super spicy about Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance is ticked up. Okay. And then when it goes down, it goes silent. It's wild, that correlation. See through the door for the guest's bathroom. Interesting. Interesting. You know, look, there's so many scammers in crypto. I know it's crime season, but I know eventually there's going to be one big crime. You better get used to pooping with the door open, because in jail, that's where you guys are going to end up. Here we have a message from Mr. Ashton Forbes. Trump was briefed on the Nordic alien hybrids. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stories coming out like that. There are reports, the US government working along. They call them the Nordics, because if you're from Norway, Scandinavia, Sweden, Ivan style, you know, big like white Russian stuff. Yeah. Apparently one of the alien races look like yous. Well, actually, we are kind of split by them, but I guess there'll be more information coming on that later. Mr. DeFi Triggs. What's in your wallet? Here he is, showing a $1 million pDAI position. Very wonderful to see. It keeps appearing, man. It's just like it's just got a different flair. Jams win. Actually, looks at Mr. GM Prophecy. Hey, I know you know, but I'm just trying to spread the good word. pDAI to $1, so Hex can go to $5. Yeah, one wonderful message as well. Just so everyone's aware, we're all liquidity linked and bonded, okay? It's not pDAI or core coins. It's pDAI and the coins, okay? It is and like, just to tell you, man, as I told you, friends, the core coins have less risk than pDAI. pDAI has more risk. Therefore, if it works out, has higher upside. Yeah, but there's more risk. It's kind of like, friends, okay, if one game, so betting on PulseChain core coins is like heads or tails flip. Yeah, it's a heads or tails flip. But betting on pDAI is you got to roll dice. You know, there's 6 numbers and you got to pick, 2 numbers out of the 6 or 1. What numbers are going to get? So if it lands on your number, okay, cool. It was hard to achieve, but yeah, there's no guarantees. Here's Jams Win. If you are in a position to own 1 full Bitcoin, you should be grateful and proud. 21 million, finite supply, best form of money ever existed, best store of value. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just trying to he's just doing generic posting and stuff out here, owning Bitcoin. But friends, I'm really bullish on alt season. James Wynn is still bullish on BTC crushing everything. I'm like, dude, I thought the retailers were all bullish on alt season because we feel like we're retailers because they're like retardios, right? No, they're all still bullish Bitcoin. And then I showed you the average Bitcoin portfolio, the average crypto portfolio of 200 million people, the actual real average, 33% stable coins and 30% Bitcoin. Dude, we're on the cusp of a big economic boom and all these forward-looking indicators are pumping up, big ISM stuff, everything's coming out, just cranking. And you guys, on average, have the lowest allocation to risk on you've ever had in your life. Oh, man. And they're cheapest they've ever been. That's just how the markets work, though. Agent Chud, no idea what he's talking about. So, I don't even know what they're look, Baparol told me to explain this. Basically, airdrop VE tokens to NFT holders so they participate in governance and bribe markets. Yeah, remember, friends, governance tokens, NFT markets, bribe markets, themes of 2021. There's all these experiments that are going to come, but still, no matter what you hear with these tokenomics, it's always memes, cults, religions. You need people to care about the thing. So we are all going to crank. Here we have Mr. Reptile Hybrid hosting a wonderful Twitter Spaces up here. It's so over for McDonald's. McDonald's on fire. Oh, no. Jim Cramer just said it's time to buy McDonald's stock. Oh, shit. It might actually be over for McDonald's now. MCD. Let's go check out McDonald's stock, friends. This is the gold price, but I want to remind you, gold has finally started to go sideways. Okay, it could not make a new high and continue on the Iran war stuff, right? So it's actually come back here. So that's also basically our permission to pump now. This is the McDonald's stock out here. Let's see how you've been going. Friends, McDonald's stock, oh my gosh. McDonald's stock has outperformed Ethereum. Bro. Oh my gosh. McDonald's has crushed Ethereum since 2021. Ethereum is down. Look at this from Ethereum in May, here you go. Ethereum topped out here, and it's down 50%, and McDonald's stock is up 25%. Friends, I want to show you this chart. This is stock charts. Like, you don't even believe they're real. Dude, I'm using a weekly. Friends, this is a weekly chart, bro. Friends, you see this on like a 1 minute candle. These are stocks. These are the real Ponzi's. This is like the greatest casino. I know crypto is the greatest casino, the new one, but yeah, man, this is it. You know? It's just like, you're probably saying, Somi, why doesn't everybody play this game? They do. The problem is, Habib, okay, like no one's getting out of bed for a 40% after 5 years. You know? It's not even a 2x in 5 years, right? Man, that's crazy. How do you guys do this, you stock dudes? What is this? Look at this manipulation. Wow, we're never allowed to go down. We're never allowed to go down. Do you want to see the let's see the retracements that they whinge about? Yeah, this was like, for instance, a zombie virus, 44%. Man, we're dropping 44% every other day in cryptocurrency. So this is, do you want to see what they did on on the last year crash? 19%. Wow, 12%, man. You guys, come on, man. We are so desensitized to risk. Oh, man. But that's the thing, man. You want to be in the stock market Ponzi's, you don't get the upside. So if you want to buy something that goes up only, go get them, dude. I'm just telling you, eventually it'll be year 5, year 6, year 7, year 8, and you're not going to have 900% return on your whole net worth. You're going to have 40% return, you know? That's why we're still going to make it. Like, subscribe, press the bell button, press all. Don't forget he loves you.